I got the opportunity to test drive an electric vehicle here in Abuja. During that experience, I kept wondering, are we ready for electric vehicles here in Nigeria? Considering that we don't have constant electricity and the cost of electricity just went up, there's pretty much no charging stations around. And lastly, the cost of entry into buying this vehicle, considering the economic situation that we have here in Nigeria. So I guess you can see how all that can be a problem. Hello, my name is Ibrahim Usman. Glad you're back for another video, and let's jump straight into it. A friend sent me an invite to test drive an electric vehicle. So I don't want to lack anything, so I'm taking everything. I was looking for this call. I get my phone. BYD, BYD, build your dreams now. That electric car company in Nigeria. I know BYD. You won't go back, eh? You know, I'm a civil servant, so don't get that kind of money to buy that kind of car. I finally got to the test stand and it wasn't really easy to find. There was no BYD branding there. I got to the area, I walked into it. It was a very nice, calm feel. I was searching for the vehicle that we're going to test drive, and then I stumbled onto this beauty. I was like, at this point, I was very excited. I had the opportunity to look at the vehicle, got a lot of time to inspect it because it seems the time I came in, nobody else was there. So I had the chance to see the interior. It looked beautiful. It looks even better in person than all the videos I saw online. I had enough time to inspect it, and I ended up taking quite some pictures of the car because I was so excited. Now, I didn't just barge in and start recording. I actually took permission, and they were really chilled about it. They were like, yeah, have fun, take pictures. And then I used full opportunity and took my time around the car, looked at everything. But as it turns out, the Auto 3, which is the model you're seeing right now, is not the one I actually ended up driving. The car I actually ended up driving was the smaller brother of it. I really like the seats. The color. Yeah. The seats, the bucket seats. It seems all of them comes with this bucket seat design. Or is there an option you select?
From the seats?
Yeah. So I don't want to ask how much.
Okay, why?
I want people to guess how much they feel this car would cost.
Okay, then you
before they get.
You bust the bubble.
So I'm getting to drive an electric vehicle today. Thanks to Easy.
Next on the brake.
It's on the brake.
It's up.
Seatbelts. Safety first. Car seats are very comfortable. Do you know it looks even more spacious from inside?
That's what people are saying, that it looks more spacious than the one inside. But I'm trying. I don't want to believe.
Okay.
So to drive,
Okay, so this is my gear.
Yes.
I set it on D. I can see it here. Does this one have cameras?
Yes. When you see when you want to reverse.
This was the weakest part in the whole experience. I didn't get to drive this car on the open road. I had just that small parking lot to move forward and then reverse. Like, I do understand why they did that. This is Nigeria. You need to be careful first. But I didn't really get to tell anything from the driving experience. It was very limited. But one thing I can tell you is that a common trait with all electric vehicles is that that car was silent. The only thing I could hear was the AC. The car was smooth. Like, when I turned it on, I didn't realize it was on because I didn't have experience driving the electric vehicle. It was just that okay that was on the screen that indicated that yes, you have turned on the car. Yeah, I'm using these guidelines on the screen completely.
In fact, this is even so lovely.
Yeah, the 360
is actually very, very lovely.
It's actually quite convenient. the lines, how the lines guide you when you're in drive and when you're in reverse.
Whoa.
Okay, so you can't keep anything here.
Like what will you keep inside?
Is bigger. Wow. So it's just AC.
Yes.
Wow, this is beautiful.
It doesn't have a boot.
No, there's both that.
there's both. So you're saying that you cannot keep anything there, like maybe.
So come to think of it, let's take a look at the storage space.
Oh really?
It's actually quite okay. One of those boots that you don't want to turn dirty. It's not really that big, but it's big enough to carry pretty much.
Okay, charging accessories.
Yes, this is battery car to load. With this you can even charge your phone, your laptop with this. What's inside this? This is the box, this is the wall box and then the charger. Okay. Take around this.
We've established that the company is a reputable company and they are manufacturing good EVs. So the car is not the problem. Now the main problem is, in Nigeria, are we even ready for EVs? Because the scarcity of charging stations is a major problem. And that is something you're going to have to deal with if you get an EV right now. You have to charge your own vehicle yourself. And that creates an extra cost of electricity onto you. Calculating how much you'd spend on EVs per 100 kilometers, assuming that the cost of fuel is 900 naira and the cost of electricity is 230 naira per kilowatt, you'd roughly spend 3,450 naira charging your vehicle per 100 kilometers. Using generator, you'd spend 6,000 naira, and using your petrol vehicle, you'd spend 9,000 naira. Almost 50%. You spend less than 50% of the cost of using fuel, going by these rough calculations. Because we don't have constant electricity, you would probably look into having your own backup electricity, maybe solar panels and an inverter. So your cost of setting up a solar panel or inverter to ensure that you currently have electricity to charge your vehicle does add more cost to the overall package of getting an electric vehicle. Now, I don't know how those vehicles are in terms of long-term use. I don't know the cost of parts to fix those vehicles. We don't have a lot of mechanics right now, and you know, once you have something that requires some specialist, you do end up paying more for it. So I do see repairing an EV costing more, maybe servicing it costing more. I don't have that information, I'm just guessing, but I would expect it to cost more. Maybe cost more now and then cost less over time. Now, final verdict. I am happy a company like BYD is bringing their electric vehicles to Nigeria. I feel like this is a market for it. And I do believe that, yes, we are somewhat ready if people are willing to invest in creating those charging stations. And I feel like there's a real big business opportunity in creating charging stations right now. Imagine you get a deal to like build charging stations in Abuja and then you're charging people with electric vehicles a certain amount every month to charge their vehicle. Like, you just be raking in monthly subscriptions, partner up with these companies, get their devices there. Like, I do see it as a viable business model that will generate some people a lot of money if you're looking to investing into making an EV charging station here in Nigeria. It's currently empty and there is a business opportunity for it. So thank you for watching this video. My name is Ibrahim Usman and I will catch you in the next one.